Do you ever feel stuck in life? Like every day feels the same? You wake up, you do the same things, and nothing's really changing at all. Your business isn't growing, and your life just feels like it's on repeat. Spoiler alert, if that's you, here's the truth. You just don't have a plan with your life. Or maybe you're just not sure what's the next step for you. In this video, I'm going to ask you the one question that can help you see your future in a new way. And I'll show you what you have to do to get unstuck starting today. I'm Shad Harris, and I teach entrepreneurs how to tell real stories and build real momentum in their life and in their business. The crazy thing though is a couple of years ago, I couldn't even tell mine. I was stuck, burned out, and literally just going around in circles for years. But before we get into this topic, because this is a topic that means a lot to me, for the people who have been following this channel for the last year or two, this channel has had a lot of ups and downs. And the reason it's had those ups and downs is because I wasn't sure what is it that I wanted to do. I wanted to document my journey of building this agency, and that's still part of the plan, but it's not at the forefront of my plan. Then I wanted to just give tips. I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to give tips. I wanted to give hacks, but I realized that isn't me either. As a man who recently turned 40, clap for me, y'all, clap for me. I realized the things that I've been through over the last 2 years, I've seen a lot of growth in my life. A lot of growth that has brought me to a brand new place. A place of really knowing myself. A place of knowing what is it that I want to do. A place of knowing what is it that I want to share with the world. A place of just knowing where I want to help people grow at. And so I've recently came up with a framework for my life. It's called the Kingmaker Framework. Kingmaker Framework, because I realized that is what I am. I am a kingmaker. I've been watching a lot of Myron Golden, and he brings up the concept of the principle of be, do, have. To be the person, you have to do the things that person does, and to have the things, you have to actually do the things that person does. And then once I watched one of those videos, it hit me that, hey, I'm a kingmaker. I'm here to help build kings, but I have to first build myself up. The things that have helped me build myself to this point, I'm not all the way where I want to be at or where I need to be at, but up until this point, there have been certain principles, certain frameworks of life that I've actually been following. Unconsciously, this isn't something that somebody told me that I need to do. This is something that I realized the things that I was doing day in and day out that was helping me grow. And when I actually tell these to other people, it's actually helped them grow as well. So I realized that is what this channel should be about, is to give you guys those same frameworks that have helped me throughout my life, to help me get unstuck, to help me start to grow in a lot of different aspects, grow spiritually, grow mentally, grow physically, grow in my business. And there's no hacks, there's no tips that can actually help you do that. You just really have to do the work. So in this channel, I really want to show and really want to talk about the work that's actually happened and how you guys can actually do the same thing. So if this channel feels a little bit differently and you say, hey, I don't know if this is for me, I'm cool with you unsubscribing and never watching one of my videos again. But I feel if you want something deeper than just tips on how to do such and such, content reviews or equipment reviews, if you want something deeper than that, if you want something that can really change you as a person going forward, change you and make you into a king, and this is for men and women, if you want something that will make you into a king, then this is the channel that you should be subscribed to. So yeah, that is my spiel. Now let's get into this particular topic. The question that you ask yourself in the beginning, that was the question that I posed in the beginning of this, is why is your life stuck? And that's the question that you're probably asking yourself. Why do I feel stuck in my current life right now? Or why do I feel stuck in my life right now? And you're feeling stuck because You don't have anything that you're actively reaching out for. You don't have anything that is on the horizon that you're excited about, that you're working towards. When we were all in school, high school, college, grad school, whatever the case may be, there was always something to work towards. So we always felt like we were working towards something that was bigger than ourselves. But once you become an adult, once you get in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, a lot of those things that you are working towards aren't there anymore. So you could easily get in a rut of doing the same thing 3, 5, 7, 10 years. And now that just becomes your norm. But I just want to say that doesn't have to be your norm. You should be able to have some goals in mind. You need to have some goals in mind that can help propel you for the future. So, like I said before, I was actually in that same place. I was in that same place for 7 years. 7 years of doing the same thing. I felt like I was moving forward because I had a business. I put all into my business, but I wasn't really growing. I was taking little incremental steps, but I wasn't really growing. And so, as I say on this channel a lot, I had a breakdown a couple of years ago where I was just burnt out, and that led me to making a lot of different changes in my life. I really look at it like it's my life before burnout and my life after burnout, to be quite honest with you. So, during those years of just going, I didn't really have a goal. I didn't really have a mission. I just wanted to grow my business. And I made growth. I went from making like 12,000 my first year to making 30,000 to making 45,000 to making 60,000. So I was growing financially, but as a person, I wasn't growing. And the reason I say that is because I was skipping the process. I wanted the stuff. I wanted the money. I wanted the acknowledgement. I wanted the awards. I wanted the stuff. And I was motivated by the stuff. And it used to bother me when I wasn't acknowledged or people looked at me as a camera guy. And that's because I stopped doing the work on myself and I stopped doing the things that actually got me the results that I wanted. I was only doing the things that looked good on paper. I was doing the things that would get me acknowledgement, but I wasn't doing the things that actually made a difference, made an impact. So once I became burnt out, I think I was in a course for Zach Kravitz. This was probably early this year. And one of the first lessons he said in this course was, who do you want to be in 5 years? Who do you want to be in 5 years? At the time I was 39, I was getting ready to turn 40. And I said, by the time I'm 45, this is the person that I want to be. And so I pulled out my phone and listed different categories. I said, who do I want to be as a man? Who do I want to be as a creative entrepreneur? Who do I want to be as a husband? Who do I want to be as a father? Who do I want to be as a son, as a sibling, a friend? I listed all these particular things. And I just started writing things down. I wanted to be the man that treated his wife to get her nails done every week. I wanted to be the man that people love being around. I wanted to be a man that was extremely charismatic. I wanted to be the man that was serious about his life. I just started writing all these things. I wanted to be the man that had abs. Like I wanted, a fun one that I put, I wanted to be the dad that other dads envied. And once I started writing all those things down, I legit have it in my phone to this day, that once I wrote those things down, I could start to visualize my future. I could start to say like, hey, if I want to be the person that has abs, then I probably should start going to the gym every single day. I should start being the guy that eats well. I should start to be the guy that drinks more water. And so with doing that, like I said, it just opened up my vision for my future. And then it started to give me steps that I can actually do today that will help me start to work towards those goals. So if you're feeling stuck in your life, I want you to ask yourself this one simple question, but monumental question. Who do you want to be in 5 years from now? So yeah, who do you want to be in 5 years from now? Think about that question. Like literally think about it. And don't say you want to be somebody. I want to be Jay-Z. I want to be Rihanna, Beyonce. List attributes of the person that you want to be. I want to be a loving person to my parents. I want to be a physically active man or woman. I want to be somebody that takes care of myself inside and out. And so we're going to do a quick little activity. So get a pencil, get a notebook, or use your phone, get the notes on your phone. And like I said, right up there, who do I want to be in 5 years? Underneath that, do this for me. List out all the categories that you feel in your life. So of course, write as a man or a woman. If you're in this channel, more than likely you're an entrepreneur or you're looking to be an entrepreneur. So put as an entrepreneur. Then put as a married, put as a husband or wife, put as a friend. We all have friendships that we try to grow and nurture. So who do you want to be as a friend? Who do you want to be as a child to your parents? Who do you want to be as a sibling? Put all those down and then just start writing things that you want to be in all those different categories of your life. And like I said before, while doing that, all that does is allow you to be able to see where you're at today and see where you want to go. And once you're able to do that, then like I said before, you can actually just reverse engineer the things that you need to do today to get you to where you need to go to. It's just that simple. And once you do that, now you have goals. Like one of mine is, let me pull mine up just so I can give you something that I'm actually working towards. Who do I want to be? So I put as a husband, I'm gonna give you one from each category just so we're on the up and up. As a husband, I want to be someone who worships his wife. As a father, I want to support and encourage my daughter's dreams, completely attentive to her and her life. As a business owner, I want to be someone who loves and cares about his team, who takes care of his team, whose team is like family. As a son, I put, who enjoys being around his parents, who pays for his parents to go on trips. As a man, it's crazy, I put this up here and I just put it on my dashboard. As a man who does the hard things first, works out damn near every day, always has money. Always has money. And yeah, those are the major things that I put up there. And the thing that I do to actually keep me honest with this is that I actually read this list. I try to read this list every week. Like every Sunday or every Monday before the week starts, I try to really go through this list to just kind of make sure I'm right on course with where I see for myself. But this has really helped me out a lot. I can't even lie. Like and now I have these thoughts in my head of like, all right, Rashad at 45 is going to be this type of guy. So even how I dress or even how I present myself, how do I need to start to carry myself now? Rashad at 45 is extremely confident. He walks in a room and he exudes confidence. People gravitate towards him. So what do I need to do now? So when I actually step in these different rooms, people start to look at me like that. Or people say like, something's different about you. There's something, I don't know what it is, but something's different. And so I just started to kind of think about that. Is it how I dress? Is it how I walk in the room? Is it how I'm perceived? Is it how I engage with different people? That just gets the ball rolling of how I should actually be anytime I walk in a room. And so, like I said, this has just helped me out a lot. I felt like my life was completely stuck before, and now it feels like I have a purpose. It feels like I have a direction. It feels like I have an actual vision of where I'm going to go in the next couple of years. And I plan on doing this not even every 5 years. I'm gonna plan on doing this maybe like every 3 years, just so I can kind of get a new gauge on what's the next level for Rashad. So, as I said before, if you're feeling stuck in your life, if you're feeling stuck in your business, then ask yourself that one question that's going to now start to give you a vision of where you should actually be going. So if you like this video and you feel like this video spoke to you, then definitely consider hitting this button right here to subscribe. Or you say, hey, I might want another video that kind of gives me the same feel, then go to this video right here that's recommended for you. So I'm Shad Harris, and I guess I need like an outro, but I'm Shad Harris, and y'all be great.